It's like any person receiving a cancer diagnosis. Initially there's shock, and then you want to find out everything. So, he does have a battle ahead of him, but no matter what, he will still be performing his duties. There will be no public engagements for quite some time, but if anything, the king appears to have been speeding up rather than slowing down. A king battling whispers of vulnerability, a queen who disappeared under a cloud of mystery, and a prince shaking the core of the royal family. Hidden agendas, secret rivalries, and a family on the edge. What shocking twists lie behind the palace doors, and could this royal conflict mark the downfall of the crown's legacy forever? Secrets behind the palace walls. When King Charles III rose to power, the air was thick with anticipation for a reign defined by stability and elegance. But here's where things get really interesting. The royal family seemed ready to enter a new era after Queen Elizabeth's long rule, but instead, what unfolded was something far from the ideal. Almost right away, cracks began to become visible that threatened to shatter the bond between the crown and the public. Tensions lingered in the background, overshadowing the royal family's future and leaving many to question whether this fragile legacy could survive the pressure. The public, once loyal to the royal family, has grown distant, and it might not just be due to changing times. Something deeper could be lurking in the shadows. As the world moves forward, the importance of the royal family starts to fade, and King Charles finds himself under intense criticism. Here is the shocking truth: his health has become a hot topic, raising rumors about whether he can still lead effectively. Yet his health may not be the only concern. Something deeper could be unfolding behind the walls of the palace, threatening the core of the crown. The gap between the public and the royal family might be a lot bigger than it looks. Behind the scenes, there could be hidden tensions building up, personal grudges simmering, and secret plans waiting to come out. But here's the kicker: these hidden battles might be tearing the family apart. What people see on the outside is just a polished front, but behind closed doors, the old wounds and power struggles could be creating a separation that no royal can fix. As tensions within the royal family increased, Queen Camilla made a shocking decision to step back from her royal duties. The Queen Consort, who had been an active presence in public life, suddenly disappeared from the spotlight. And just like that, a mystery began to unfold. What secrets could have forced her to step back, and what consequences might this hold for the future of the royal family? The mystery behind her decision has left everyone confused. Some believe it was not just personal, it might be much deeper. Camilla's withdrawal was not merely a simple break, it was a planned move, a silent rebellion against Prince William's growing influence within the royal family. There are whispers that she felt pushed aside as William took on more responsibilities, making her step back for a reason. This action has set off rumors of tension in the royal family, hinting at hidden conflict and changing loyalties behind palace walls. Camilla's choice could show that a deeper game is happening, where power is shifting and relationships are being tested. If that's true, then what consequences does it hold for the future? Camilla could be trying to reclaim her position of power, or she may have given up entirely. Her withdrawal has left everyone in suspense. Could this be what starts a bigger royal conflict? The royal family in crisis. As King Charles struggles with his health issues and Queen Camilla steps back, Prince William's role has quickly grown. The future king is no longer waiting for his moment, he's claiming his place. Known for his modern approach to the royal family, William isn't afraid to challenge tradition, even if it sparks controversy. One of his most shocking decisions was to remove Annabel Elliot, Queen Camilla's sister, from her royal duties. A move that felt deeply personal. Annabel was not just a royal employee, she was family. By cutting ties with her, William sends a bold message that he is ready to make tough choices, no matter the consequences. Consequences, but what lies behind his actions? This could be the first step in William's daring plan to reshape the royal family, or perhaps there is something darker at play. Rumors swirl that his decision is part of a larger strategy where loyalty and tradition are being tested. What started as a simple change in royal duties has turned into one of the most controversial moments in the royal family. But here's where things get really interesting. William's choice to remove Annabel Elliot from her role was seen by some as a smart move, but for others, it felt like a betrayal. Here's the shocking truth: for Queen Camilla, it was deeply personal. What will happen next in this growing conflict within the royal household? Annabelle and Camilla share an exceptionally close bond, and her removal from royal duties wasn't just a career setback, it was a personal attack on their relationship. For Camilla, this was more than just reshaping of rules, it was about family. The move affected her deeply, and the consequences are still being felt within the royal household. William's bold decision has everyone talking. Many see it as a power play, a way for him to take charge and remove anyone who might threaten his crown, like Annabelle. By cutting ties with her, he's showing he's willing to make tough choices. Some believe he's not just modernizing the royal family, he's planning something bigger. Rumors point to the idea that he wants to reshape the royal family entirely, challenging the traditions that have been around for ages. This seemingly small decision has opened a deep wound within the royal family, one that may never completely heal. Here is the kicker: could it signal even deeper separations ahead? This might be the beginning of a conflict that could threaten to tear the royal family apart. As all eyes turn to Prince William, the pressure is increasing to see if he can save the royal family or if the moment has already passed. With King Charles stepping back, Queen Camilla withdrawing, and tensions rising, the future of the British royal family rests heavily on William's shoulders. His vision for the royal family is bold and daring, but not without controversy. William's approach is very different from the long-standing traditions that have kept the royalty strong for centuries. Some believe his changes are exactly what the royal family needs to survive, while others fear they could lead to its downfall. Here's the kicker: William faces a huge challenge in bringing together a divided family and rebuilding public trust in the crown. His bold decisions might push the royal family closer to its breaking point. William must handle these challenging circumstances carefully, making choices that will shape the royal family's legacy for years to come. Every move he makes will be watched closely, and the pressure is rising as he tries to unite the family and restore faith in the establishment. With so much at risk, one thing is clear: the British royal family is standing on the edge. But will it find a way to rise above, or will it crumble under the pressure of its own internal struggles? Wrapped in mystery, Queen Camilla's sudden disappearance from royal duties left the public confused. What began as a quiet withdrawal has now turned into a complete mystery, with no clarification in sight. The Queen Consort, once a familiar face in royal affairs, has disappeared from the public eye. But here is the kicker: what secrets could be hiding behind her sudden disappearance? Whispers of doubt surround Camilla's decision to step back, with some believing it was to protect her mental health. After all, the pressure of royal life is immense, and the weight of public expectations can be crushing. Yet others believe there's something more to the story, something far more complicated than a simple personal withdrawal. This could be a strategic move, a quiet yet powerful way of pushing back against William's growing influence. Camilla may be drawing a line, showing that she won't be left out in this new royal order. The palace has remained silent, refusing to reveal her whereabouts or the reasons behind her decision to step back, which only adds to the mystery. Mystery surrounds Queen Camilla's disappearance, and while the public holds its breath, many consider her next steps. Some believe she is planning a dramatic comeback, ready to reclaim her position, while others think she might quietly accept her fate, allowing William and Kate to take center stage. Trapped in the storm of rumors surrounding Queen Camilla's disappearance, King Charles is facing his own set of challenges, with his health becoming a growing concern. He now finds himself caught between his wife and his son. As both king and father, Charles's role has become increasingly complicated, with tensions rising in every direction. How will he manage the dangerous balance between his loyalty to Camilla and his duty as king to prepare William for the crown? Here's the twist: Charles has always been seen as a symbol of tradition and stability, but recent events are forcing him to confront the difficult truth that his reign may end sooner than anyone expected. Behind closed doors, whispers are growing louder about his plans. Many believe Charles is getting ready to step down and pass the crown to William in a historic transfer of power. Others believe he's just trying to hold on for as long as he can, facing the challenges of his position. Time is running out, and every move Charles makes will determine the future of the royal family. Can he find a way to maintain the peace within his family, or will his reign end in chaos? The king's next decision could change everything. Royal bloodlines are at war, and as the drama unfolds, royal observers see that much more is happening beneath the surface. The tension between William and Camilla has escalated into an intense power struggle behind closed doors. Whispers of determination and rivalry are heating up, with each side fighting for control. The outcome could completely reshape relationships within the royal family and shift how the public views the monarchy. William's plan for the crown is bold. He wants to bring the royal family into the 21st century and modernize it to remain connected in a rapidly changing world. However, not everyone agrees with his ideas, especially those who stick to traditional ways. Camilla is one of them. The Queen Consort has always represented the old ways of royalty, and she is not ready to let go easily. Every decision William makes drives a wedge deeper between him and Camilla. The royal family seems to have crossed a harsh line, making a solution seem doubtful. This struggle for control is one of the most intense moments in royal history, with risks that couldn't be higher. As tensions escalate, each action could result in surprising consequences. This conflict may reveal shocking twists and expose hidden grudges, while the royal family's future remains unpredictable. As the family fights for control, the future of the royal family hangs by a thread. Will William's bold ideas rescue the crown from becoming irrelevant, or will they push it toward its greatest downfall? The outcome is unpredictable, and the tension is intense. During the chaos of the drama between William and Camilla, one issue stands out: King Charles's health. The king's increasingly rare public appearances have only increased rumors about his condition, sparking concern throughout the kingdom. Many believe his health problems could be more serious than anyone thinks, with whispers growing about what's really happening behind palace walls. Sources close to the royal family hint that Charles is facing tough health challenges, which could explain his limited appearances. This adds even more pressure on William, who must handle the family chaos while carrying the heavy burden of the royal family on his shoulders. The mystery surrounding Charles's health has put the royal family in a dangerous position. As the palace remains silent, the rumors only grow louder. With no clear answers, the royal family faces one of its biggest challenges yet. The weight of the crown is becoming increasingly heavy for Charles. What will happen when he can no longer hold on? The king's health crisis is not just a personal matter, it is a matter of national importance. This situation may explain the quick transfer of power to William, but there could be more happening behind the scenes. William's daring decisions have already sent shockwaves through the royal family. His bold efforts to modernize the royal family have drawn both praise and backlash. By moving away from some traditional practices, William proves he is willing to take risks. These risks could lead to success or ultimately shatter the royal family into pieces. The road ahead is filled with challenges. William must not only prove himself to the British public but also manage the delicate relationships within his own family. Every decision he makes will be observed closely, and the risks have never been higher. Will William find the strength to meet the challenge, or will the pressure of the crown become too much to handle? Just when everyone thought they had accepted Queen Camilla's withdrawal from public life, whispers of her return started to circulate. Is the Queen Consort preparing for a dramatic comeback? If she does, what shocking changes could this bring to the royal family's future? The disappearing Queen Camilla's departure has created a significant void in the monarchy's leadership. If she returns, it could introduce a new level of complexity to the already fragile relationship between William and his stepmother. Her comeback might involve attempts to reclaim her former role, but there are also whispers of a hidden plan behind her return. Her presence could shake things up in the royal family. This unexpected twist has thrown the royal family into doubt, as William's power continues to rise and Camilla's future hangs in the balance. The tension between them is building toward a breaking point. This could mark the beginning of a new chapter in their struggle for power, with the public watching closely. One question looms large: what will happen if Camilla makes her return? The royal family might be on the edge of a conflict that could change the royalty forever. With whispers growing louder about King Charles's health, signs are pointing to the possibility that he may be preparing for his final act. The palace remains quiet, but royal insiders believe Charles is silently stepping back from his duties, giving William more responsibility. What shocking changes might be in the future as the crown shifts? Charles's quiet exit raises eyebrows and leaves the public questioning what it means for the royal family. Some may see it as a graceful transition, while others may worry about the stability of the royal family. His decision to step back shows he realizes the need for change. As the king withdraws, his legacy hangs in the air, with the possibility of being remembered as the royal who held the royal family together or as the one who allowed it to slip away. As the royal family stands on the edge of change, the British public watches with intense curiosity. William's fresh approach to royal life has sparked both support and disagreement, making the future of the crown doubtful. Will the people embrace his bold perspective, or will this significant moment lead to the royal family's downfall? The tension is noticeable, and the outcome remains a thrilling mystery. The final showdown is near. The royal family is at a breaking point, facing more criticism and doubts about its role in today's world. William's rise to power brings hope for change, but it could also drive away traditional supporters. They might lose trust in the crown. The risks have never been higher, and with each public appearance and decision, William's leadership is under intense criticism. Can he manage the old traditions with the need for progress, or will the public decide that the royal family's time has passed? As the dust starts to settle, all eyes are fixed on William. His ability to bring the country together, win over critics, and guide the royal family into a new era will shape the future of the crown. The true question is whether the people will support him or turn away from the royal family entirely. As William's influence grows and rumors about Camilla's return spread, the royal family is on the edge of a dramatic conflict. The quiet tensions between Prince William and Queen Camilla, building for months, could finally explode in one of the biggest power struggles the royal family has ever seen. The royal family's hidden battles have exploded into public view, with the world on edge to see who will come forth victoriously. Will William claim his power as the future king, or will Camilla reclaim her position alongside King Charles? The risks are deeply personal, and the consequences could be significant. With everything at risk, the future of the crown is uncertain, ready to change in ways no one could predict. This is not just a struggle for power, it is a fight for the survival of the British royal family itself. Those who rise to the challenge will shape the royal family's future, while others may be left behind. The outcome could take everyone by surprise. One thing is undeniable. The fate of the crown is still at risk, undecided on the edge of uncertainty, as secrets and hidden plans lurk in the shadows. Will the royal family rise from these internal battles, or will they crumble under the pressure of tradition and power struggles? The royal family's future dangles in the air. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more royal revelations. Until next time, stay curious.